We are live at the Farrell Hall Gym on the campus of the Delhi College of Technology in Delhi, New York. And this is the site of the 1994 NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship. Hi, everyone. Along with cameraman Jay Newman, Craig Olson, coming to you live with day 2 of our community college basketball action from the State University of New York College of Technology. Well, first round action yesterday, there was really just the one tight game, and you saw it here on Lake Region Community Television as the Spartans fell by 1 point to Gloucester County College of New Jersey, winning 86-85 over Fergus Falls Community College. Gloucester County College is number 2 in the nation in Division III men's basketball. The Spartans were right there with them, and it was a heartbreaking loss for FFCC. They'll try to bounce back today, though, against Eastfield College of Texas. Eastfield lost to Montgomery Rockville of Maryland 85-71 in the other upper bracket game in the opening round of this tournament. In the evening games last night, top-ranked, unbeaten Sullivan County Community College of New York defeated Community College of Rhode Island 97-79, and Sullivan County keeps intact quite a 3-year record. They have won 100 and lost 1 over their last 3 seasons of community college ball. And Broome Community College from New York upset the host team and number 3 ranked team in the nation, Delhi College, 92-79 in the final game of the first round last night. There are 4 games today, 2 consolation round games this afternoon and 2 championship tonight. The Spartans, with a 21-6 record, will match up with the Eastfield Harvesters. They are 14-17 and number 10 in the nation. The Spartans are number 5 in the nation in Division III community college basketball. So we're looking forward to this afternoon's game. We hope that you will sit back and enjoy the action from Delhi College in New York. We'd certainly like to thank all the advertisers, the sponsors who have made our live television coverage possible here on Lake Region TV from New York. The sun is shining here in New York today for really the first time since we entered this state, which was quite a while ago. It was Tuesday when the Spartans arrived on the scene, and we've had some cloudy conditions, some snowy conditions, some icy roads to go through. But today the sun is out, and we hear more of the same is coming tomorrow. So it adds a little brightness to the scene as well after that heartbreaking loss yesterday for the Spartans in that 86-85 contest with Gloucester. Now remember, Gloucester, the team that beat the Spartans yesterday, not only are they ranked number 2 in the nation, but this is a team that in their previous 27 games had not been tested. They had beaten every opponent by a minimum 15-point spread. So the Spartans made them work hard yesterday, and in fact, it had to come in the final 10 seconds, that winning basket off a missed field goal, an offensive rebound, and a putback with 6 seconds to go, putting Gloucester on top by 1, and then their aggressive play on goal and Pearson out front as they tried to bring the ball up for one last-ditch effort at winning that ball game prevented the Spartans from getting off a shot to try to pick up the victory. So Gloucester is into the championship semifinal. They'll play Montgomery Rockville at 6 o'clock tonight. Sullivan County goes against Broome Community College at 8 o'clock in the other championship semifinal. And following this Fergus Falls Community College Eastfield, Texas game, the Community College of Rhode Island will play Delhi College in consolation round semifinal play. Well, Eastfield won their conference, the Metro Athletic Conference, for the 12th straight year. They have a record that is deceiving. They are 14-17 on the year, including yesterday's loss. But that record is deceiving for a tournament team because of the schedule that Eastfield plays. 16 of their 31 games so far this year have been against Division I opponents. And Eastfield is 2-14 against those Division I teams. And they are 12-2 against the rest of the competition they have faced. So they have earned the number 10 ranking in the nation in Division III community college basketball. This is their 4th straight national tournament appearance. This is the 4th year that Delhi College has been the site of the national tournament, and Eastfield has been here every time. Last year, in fact, they had the #2 scorer in the tournament, Terrence Williams, at 22 points per game on their roster. Bob Flickner is the head coach for Eastfield, the Region 5 champions and the District 8 representative in this National Junior College Division III basketball tournament. For the Spartans, they come in with a record of 21-6, and their 5-game winning streak came to an end yesterday. They are ranked #5 in Division III. They average 91 points a game and allow 81 a game to their opponents. Coach Dave Retzlaff is in his 26th year and has a career coaching record of 414 victories and 220 losses. We'll continue with our pregame coverage as we come to you live from the 1994 NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship. We're in the Farrell Hall Gym on the campus of Delhi College of Technology in Delhi, New York, and we'll return after this 2-minute timeout.
Hello, I'm Perry with the Computer Place. We believe our service and support is best described by our customers.
In choosing computers, we do shop around the competition, and Perry was always very competitive in his prices.
Perry kept telling us that, you buy from us and we'll give you the service. We'll guarantee you good service that you're not going to find anyplace else.
The Computer Place, now at 2 locations to better serve you.
Friendly hometown service and superfood values. That's the combination you'll find when you shop at Service Food Super Value downtown Fergus Falls. For fresh fruits and vegetables, shop the Service Food Produce Department. Their selection is terrific and their quality is exceptional. For all your fresh, frozen, and pre-packaged meats, choose from a fine assortment in their meat department. And take a look at the fresh cuts in the Service Food meat cases. Beautiful cuts of choice meats just the way you like them. Your family deserves the best in grocery values and service from Service Food Super Value downtown Fergus Falls.
At Exhaust Pros, our business is repairing and replacing exhausts, and we do it better than anyone else. Stop and see Rich Goldseth, owner and operator for all of your exhaust needs. He'll set you up with original replacement parts for any make of vehicle, whether foreign or domestic, motorcycle or motorhome. Exhaust Pros has the right emission system for you. Also see Rich for oil changes, brake work, and air conditioning recharges. At Exhaust Pros, exhaust is not our sideline, it's our business.
Lawyers are sometimes regarded the same as referees in a football or basketball game. Necessary, but not well-liked. Many people too often think of a lawyer as a last resort, to be consulted only when a dispute seems likely to result in litigation. Disputes may be avoided at small cost by having agreements, contracts, and wills properly drafted and phrased in the first place. If you have questions about your legal rights after being injured, about wills, trusts, business matters, real estate, or family affairs, contact Haugrud Law Office in Fergus Falls.
The Spartans and the Harvesters today. The Spartans out of Fergus Falls Community College and the Harvesters out of Eastfield, Texas. The Harvesters, we talked about their good run at the end of the year. They've, in 6 of their last 8 victories, they have had to come from behind in the final minutes of the ball game to win it. So this is a team that is hard to put away. They have been close to all of their opponents this year with just a couple of exceptions. And they have been a very hard team to put out of a ball game. Even though they are 14-17 coming in, they have played their competition tough. We're looking forward to seeing this team in action as we talked with the coaches overnight and earlier today from Fergus Falls Community College. The scouting report on Eastfield is a tough one to put together. They did not show a lot of patterns in their offense, let their players do a lot of creating, one-on-one situations in the offensive end, and they have some players who can do it. A couple of all-region players, 6'5" sophomore Chris Walker inside, who's a big post player who averages 7.5 rebounds a game and 12 points a game, and 6'7" freshman Matt Zink, 13 points, 7.5 boards a game. A couple of players inside that Chris Kastner of the Spartans will have his hands full with. And then 6'3" freshman Ray Estrada, who can penetrate well on the wing and can shoot from outside. He wears number 31. He's averaging 16 points per ball game. And he will be one of the main offensive threats. They do have a good balance, though. They have 4 players averaging in double figures. Terry Montgomery, whose strength is his penetration, averaging 12 points a game, along with Chris Walker, and then Ray Estrada and Matt Zink in double digits, too. So some very good balance on the Eastfield Harvesters as they hit the floor against the Spartans today. Well, in past tournaments here, the champions, all three of the past champions in Division III tournament action have come from New York. Herkimer County Community College won it in 1991. Sullivan County Community College won the championship in 1992. And then last year, Onondaga Community College from New York won the title, beating Minneapolis Community College from Minneapolis, Minnesota by 6 points, 84-78. So teams from New York so far have had a hold on that championship. Now, there are still two teams left, and one of them will play for the championship tomorrow night. Two teams from New York, that is Sullivan County Community College, the champion 2 years ago, and Broome Community College will play in one semifinal game tonight, assuring that one of the New York teams in this tournament will once again play for the championship tomorrow at 8 p.m. For the winner of this game between Fergus Falls Community College and Eastfield, they will play for 4th and 6th place tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And that's the way they do it here at the Division III National Tournament. It is not a true consolation championship where the 5th place team, the losers of today's championship semifinals, would play for 5th place. They instead will not play they will play for 5th place, the losers of today's championship semifinals, whereas the winners of today's action in the consolation would not be a true consolation champion as we have become accustomed to in high school tournaments where they get a 5th place, but they would be elevated to 4th place should they win their matchup tomorrow. So it's a little different bracketing, and I didn't explain that real well, so we'll probably do that a little better later on. But the Spartans are playing still with the opportunity of a 4th place finish in the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back to meet the starting lineups prior to tip-off as the Spartans get ready to take on the Harvesters from Eastfield, Texas.
Cooper's Office Supply at the corner of Lincoln and Mill in beautiful downtown Fergus Falls features a huge inventory of good, grade A, new and used office furniture priced up to 75% off. Their complete computer department has a great selection of hardware and software with a staff of knowledgeable personnel to assist you before and after your purchase. Cooper's stocks and services Panasonic copiers, endorsed by Hanson's Guidelines, an independent testing organization. For your office or your home, Cooper's can help you today.
Since the early 1900s, Nelson Brothers Printing and its staff of professionals has consistently provided the Fergus Falls area with fast, high-quality printing services, assuring you of the best product at the best price. Nelson Brothers features Macintosh desktop publishing with the capability to translate dozens of Macintosh and IBM programs. From initial design to printing of the final product, Nelson Brothers experts will complete any printing job to your total satisfaction and deliver it on time. Plus, they'll label, sort, and mail your printing with their bulk mail service. Nelson Brothers Printing, the print shop with the blue awnings.
New water heater, and you'll get a rebate from Ottertail Power Company.
That's what my daddy did. We used the money we got to buy Snuffy, Janet, Charles, this new clock, a jump rope, a new bedspread, and here's my new radio and my new outfit.
Replace your water heater and choose off-peak service. You'll get a rebate of $50 to $320 at a low off-peak rate, only from Ottertail Power Company.
A 45-inch TV and a stroll wheel and...
Thomas Gao Chinese Restaurant features Mandarin and Cantonese food. Tom and Linda Gao have 20 years of experience preparing and serving wonderful Chinese cuisine. Stop in for their luncheon and dinner specials, sweet and sour pork, cashew chicken, pepper steak, TK wings, and more, including the world's greatest egg rolls. Thomas Gao offers catering, carry out for busy households, and gift certificates make terrific presents for any occasion. Come in and enjoy fine Chinese dining for lunch or dinner at reasonable prices at Thomas Gao, downtown Fergus Falls.
Familiar starting five for the Spartans: Brent Gold, Kevin Pearson, the guards, Reed Roysam, Jason Johnson, the forwards, Chris Kastner at center. Kastner had a big day yesterday, 29 points and 8 rebounds in the game against Gloucester College. Blake Flickner, a 6-foot freshman, will be at a guard spot, number 21 for Eastfield. At the other guard is number 24, Juan Branch, a 6'1 sophomore. He too is a guard. And they do use a 3-guard offense. 6'1 freshman, number 23, Terry Montgomery from everybody's favorite Texas town, Waxahachie. 6'7" freshman out of Mesquite, Texas, Matt Zink, number 33. He's one of the post players. We'll go with the 3 guards and the 2 posts. And Chris Walker, 6'5", sophomore, all-region performer, number 32, 12 points, 7.5 rebounds per game. And Bob Flickner, the head coach of the Eastfield Harvesters. There you have the starting lineups. This is the first of 4 games today. One of the things I really like about this tournament is the fact that every team that comes here, all 8 teams, are guaranteed 3 games in 3 days. They do play for 7th place tomorrow. And most times in tournaments around the country, you play in the consolation round the 2nd day and lose, and your season is done. Not the case here. These teams will play tomorrow, win or lose, with the winners going after as high a finish as 4th place in the nation in Division III basketball, and the losers possibly finishing 7th in the nation in Division III. Chris Kastner will jump against Chris Walker. And we are underway from Delhi, New York. And the ball is controlled by Juan Branch for Eastfield. He passes it back to Flickner at the point. Back to Branch for 3. That's hard off the iron. The long rebound chased down by Pearson. Goal, lead pass. Kastner behind the D. The layup is good. So the Spartans on transition off that defensive rebound. Pearson in the middle to goal, and then ahead to Kastner for an easy lay-in for 2. And the Spartans, like yesterday, have scored the first points of the ball game. Bounce pass inside, loose ball. Pearson had it, lost it. Now it comes back out to Branch. He'll give to Flickner. Now Montgomery on the wing, drives in toward the baseline, bluffs the shot, passes back out to Flickner. He's guarded by goal. Top of the key, Flickner picks up the dribble, gives to Branch on the wing, drops it inside. Chris Walker back to the top. Flickner launches a 3. That's off the front of the rim, off the glass, and then the rebound kept alive on the offensive end. There's a scramble, loose ball, and finally it lands in the lap of Jason Johnson. Ahead to goal over the timeline. Brent Goal looks inside for Kastner, broken up and out of bounds off the hands of Terry Montgomery, and the ball will be thrown in from underneath by the Spartans. 1 minute gone here in the opening half of play from Delhi College in New York. Spartans with the first points of the game and now the first turnover of the game also. Now Pearson gets it right back as he stripped it away from Montgomery. Finds Goal at the free throw line, bounce to Royson, back to Pearson, now to Goal. Free throw line area, Johnson goes high for his shot, and Jason Johnson, who hit 6 out of 7 yesterday, has his first one down today, and the Spartans take a 4-0 lead. Up the right side, Flickner gets it to Montgomery. They rotated left side to Branch, now back to the point, Flickner. Montgomery on the wing against Johnson. Bounce pass to Flickner, penetrating, free throw line area, jumper on the way, rolls off the rim, no good, and Kastner has the defensive board. Facing some pressure, gets it off to Goal. Brent Goal up the right side, crosses into the front court. He's guarded by Blake Flickner, spins into the lane against Flickner, dishes off. Pearson is there, side of the lane, goes up off the glass too hard, and the rebound comes through to Chris Walker. Walker ahead to Flickner. Against Pearson, pulls up the dribble and gives it to Walker at the top. Left side, Montgomery shooting the 3, and that's good. First points of the game for Eastfield, and it's Terry Montgomery with a 3-pointer. Quickly back into the offensive end. Goal into the lane. The ball stolen away. The pass was not a good one, and it was picked off by Eastfield. Another 3. That was blocked by Pearson. Walker picks it up, kicks it back out to the free throw line to Montgomery. He gives to Branch, goes around Johnson, dishes off to Matt Zink. He'll step out and shoot the 3, in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Eastfield. Shot from the baseline over the basket. Another rebound attempt. That one was tipped by Pearson, and we've got a rebounding foul on Eastfield. And I think Matt Zink has just been hit with the first foul of the ball game. Matt Zink, the 6'7" freshman. Spartans aggressively defending the inside shots on the rebound, although Eastfield was consistently getting the offensive board on that series. 4-3. Spartans up by 1, 17-15 to go in the opening half. Pearson to Royson, kicks it into Johnson, turns in toward the lane, passing off, ball knocked away, and now finally grabbed out of there by Eastfield. Spartans have turned it over 3 times, and that's very uncharacteristic of this team. They do not turn the ball over a lot. They handle the ball well. Here's Flickner. Blake Flickner with a bounce pass inside side of the lane to the hole. Walker gives Eastfield their first lead of the ball game. It's 5-4. Harvesters out in front. Goal kicks it ahead to Roysum. Left side looking inside. Nobody there. He'll pass it back out to Johnson. Jason to Pearson, top of the key. Lets the three go and hits it. Kevin Pearson shoots so well off the pass, and he was able to spot straight onto the basket that time as he got the ball, and he gives the Spartans the lead again at 7-5. Right side of the floor, it's Montgomery. Looks to Flickner at the top, guarded by Goal. One dribble, then off to Branch. Bounce pass to Montgomery, who has the open three. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound right in the lane to put it down as Juan Branch. And that's our first tie now, 7-7 with 16:15 remaining in the opening half. Goal has it to Jason Johnson. Beyond the three-point arc, Johnson looking. Passing inside off Kastner's hand. Chris chases it down and misses the shot underneath. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. And Chris Walker is there to clear the defensive board. Up the left side to Montgomery. He sets it now to Walker. Pushes it over to Flickner on the wing, guarded by Goal. Lob pass inside. Good D by Johnson as he helped Kastner and anticipated the pass and knocked it away. Eastfield has their second turnover. Pearson off the pass from Goal. Hits another three. Kevin Pearson with a pair of threes, and the Spartans are up 10-7. Eastfield quickly ahead on the right side of the floor, three-point area. Kicked in by Branch. Walker baseline fouled, and he will shoot two as the Spartans have their first foul of the ball game. And it's going to be against 41, Jason Johnson. Initially they gave it to Goal, but he was nowhere near it, so Jason Johnson gets the foul. Zink comes out. Nakia Smith, a 6'3 freshman, number 30, is into the lineup. Jason Sorensen is on for the Spartans, and he replaces Reed Roysum. 15:28 to go, first half. Chris Walker at the line, and he hits the free throw. Walker has his third point, 10-8. Spartans by a bucket, and now Walker again. First free throws of the day, and he hits them both. Spartans were deadly at the line yesterday with 21 out of 27. Their opponent, Gloucester, was only 12 for 21. Goal will bring it up the floor with the Spartans leading by 1. High post pass Kastner, tipped away, got it back, feeds Sorensen inside, and Jason hits the shot from inside along the baseline. Jason doesn't get a lot of points from there. He's a three-point threat and a good outside shooter, but that one materialized inside, and he was able to get it down. Off the missed shot, Jason Johnson the rebound at the other end. Spartans have possession with a three-point lead and 5 minutes gone to the game. Goal penetrates the lane, misses the shot, but draws the foul. Brent will go to the free throw line, and that is team foul number 2 against Eastfield and personal number 1 on Chris Walker. Brent Goal goes to the line. Todd Freilich will come in, and Jason Johnson will get a break. 14 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the opening half. The Spartans are up by 3. It is 12-9. Tom Rutnick, the team host for the Spartans during their stay here in New York, is going to join us at halftime. We'll find out some of the inner workings of this tournament and what a host does for their team. The missed shot by Goal from the line. And Brent hits the second one. His first point, Spartans up by 4. Top of the key, Walker driving on Freilich, stripped of the ball by Sorensen. Eastfield has their third turnover. Goal up the right side, gets by Montgomery, spins away from traffic through the lane. Pearson for 3 from the left side, hard off the iron. Kastner tips it at the baseline, pulls it in, and feeds it back through to Sorensen. Quickly into Freilich, takes it into the paint, off the glass, and Todd has 2. If there has been a player who has really matured as a college basketball player in postseason for the Spartans, it is Todd Freilich. Todd, number 51 out of Melrose, 6'6 freshman, has really made a statement about how he can play this game, and he'll be a factor next year. And there's a reach-in foul on Freilich. He's one of only 3 freshmen on this team. He and Fritz Skinner really rose to the occasion yesterday. Chris Dagg has seen the least amount of playing time of any of the freshmen this year, but Freilich and Skinner have really done a great job here down the stretch. Shot from the side of the lane is good by Nakia Smith. Off the inbounds play, and the Spartans lead back to 4, 15-11. 6 minutes gone in the opening half. Sorensen, 18-footer, in and out. And a good rebound inside by Nakia Smith. He passes it off to Brian Kurtz. Kurtz on the wing against goal, side of the lane, looks back out to the top of the key. Terry Montgomery is there, passes it off on the wing. Juan Branch driving baseline. Kastner tries to defend, and Kastner got a piece of the ball, and it stays in play, and Goal picks it up. Goal brings it in on the wing toward the lane. All the way to the basket, missed the shot. Rebounded by Walker, passes it ahead to Juan Branch. Branch with a bounce pass inside. Nakia Smith, little trouble with it. Now gets it back to Walker, spins into the lane. Walker off balance, and a foul. Either Sorensen or Kastner on this one will put Walker back on the line. Sorensen picks up the foul, his first, and that is team foul number 3. Steve Radeye into the game. Brent Goal will get his first rest. 13 minutes and 18 seconds remaining, first half. Walker goes to the line, having hit both of his previous free throw opportunities in this game, and he does have 4 of Eastfield's 11 points, and now 5. One of 2 all-region players on this Eastfield team. Second one on the way, and that one is good. Second one, Ray Estrada, was hurt early in the game yesterday. He did come back and play. He is down on the bench, but I don't know if he'll be in action today or not. He is the only player who has not been in. It is not a deep bench for Eastfield. They have only 8 players on their team, and Estrada went down early in that game yesterday. Did play more yesterday, but again, his availability today questionable. Radeye to Pearson beyond the three-point arc, into Freilich, one dribble. Freilich side of the lane, kicks it out. Radeye penetrating, dishing to Freilich, takes it up the lane, and he hits it. But we've got a foul before the shot on the drive, so the Spartans will throw it in from underneath. And again, another nice move to the basket by Todd Freilich, but the foul happened before the shot, so that is the first on Juan Branch and the 3rd team foul against Eastfield. Spartans work it to Sorensen, who will shoot the 3. That's off the heel. Pearson charging from the wing on the rebound, couldn't handle it, off his hands. Up the left side, Kurtz lost handle on the dribble, and it goes out of bounds. Eastfield will turn it over. They have 4 turnovers. Spartans have 3. 12:44 to go, first half. 15-13. Spartans lead it by 2. Radeye, left side to Pearson. Takes it down low, fires into the lane, and throws it away. Tried to get it to Kastner. It went by him and was picked off by Branch. Branch on the left side to the top to Flickner. Wants the 3 for the lead, and he got it. Flickner from the top with a 3-pointer, and the lead goes back to Eastfield. It is 16-15. Sorensen right side, looks back to Radeye at the top of the key, guns it up the lane. Kastner's inside, puts it up, draws a foul, count the basket, and he will try to convert a 3-point play. Nakia Smith with his first personal, and give Kastner a lot of credit for getting that ball down, getting the shot off in traffic, and he will try to convert the 3-point play. Jason Johnson's going to be coming in for Kastner after the shot. 17-16, Spartans by 1, 12-11 on the clock, first half, and Kastner misses. Rebounded by Nakia Smith. He went high to get that one. Blake Flickner. Flickner, 3-point area, back to the top. Here's Branch cutting into the lane, dishing off baseline, nice feed, reverse layup, didn't drop, rebound Kastner, and Kastner in traffic, able to control it and then clear it ahead to Radeye up the left side. Steve Radeye, sophomore guard, gives it to Pearson, back to Radeye. 11:40 to go, first half. Spartans up by 1, 17-16. Radeye picks up the dribble, goes to Sorensen, back to Radeye, guns it into the lane. Kastner, as Nakia Smith couldn't come up with a steal. He went after it, but he didn't touch it, and Kastner will take it in. 6 points now for Kastner. Good assist by Radeye, and it's 19-16. Spartans back on top by 3. Radeye hounding Kurtz as he dribbles out front now. Dishes off in the lane. The shot on the way, and good by Matt Zink. He took it up, was uncontested really by the Spartan inside players. From outside, Sorensen nails a 3 from the left side of the court. And Jason Sorensen now has 5. And the Spartans are on top by 4, 22-18 as we go under the 11-minute mark in the opening half. Spartans losing a tough one yesterday, a 1-point ball game to Gloucester, the number 2 team in the country in Division III basketball. Smith stripped of the ball by Freilich. However, Kurtz picks it up. Baseline jumper won't drop, but the tip-in is there by Matt Zink. And a good job by the 6'7" freshman coming from the left side to bring the Harvesters within 2. Now Sorensen trying to put the Spartans up by 5. He is fouled. He missed the shot, but he'll shoot 3 free throws as Juan Branch lunging, trying to block the shot. Got a piece of his hand, and he will put Jason on the line. 5 team fouls now against Eastfield. Jason Sorensen to the line to shoot 3. Jason averages 8 points a game. He has 5 already in this first half, and he is capable of double-figure scoring every time out. He misses the free throw. I think his personal best is 5 3-pointers in a game. He's done that 2 or 3 times this year. Second free throw on the way by Sorensen is good. He'll get 1 more. That gives him 6 points, and the Spartans are on top by 3 now. Here's his third and final free throw, and it is good. 7 points for Jason Sorensen, 24-20. The Spartans up by 4. Up the right side, Kurtz has the ball. Bounce pass stolen away by Radai, but he kicked it away. He kicked it away. So the ball will go to Eastfield in front of the Spartan bench, and everybody on the Spartan bench thinks the refs missed that one, but the ball will be thrown in by Eastfield. They keep possession. Back out. Montgomery has it. Radai's all over him. There's a walk. 5th turnover for Eastfield. Good aggressive defense by Radai out front. And I think Radai said, that evens it up. But it was a travel. 10:20 left first half. 24-20. Spartans by 4. We have seen 4 lead changes and 1 tie so far in this first half. The only tie was at 7. Goal works it up against Flickner. Finds Sorensen left side. Down low to Radai at the baseline. Radai cuts in against Branch. Takes it through the lane. Sets for 3. Lets it fly. That's over the basket. And rebounded on the weak side by Chris Walker. Walker gives to Flickner, and he'll walk it up into the front court. Under 10 minutes to play first half. We are past the midway point of the opening half of this ball game. Walker finds Branch free at the baseline, and he pops it in from 12. Branch now has 4 at the other end, and it will be a layup for Johnson. Good quick feed up the floor, and Jason Johnson converting. And it's now 26-22. Fritz Skinner coming off the bench will be reporting into the ball game at the next available stoppage. 3-point shot by Montgomery is off and rebounded by Johnson. Back comes Goal. Goal cutting in left side of the lane, and we've got a foul on the drive, and that will be team foul number 6. And the foul given to Blake Flickner is his first. Only 1 player with more than 1 foul, and that is Juan Branch, who has 2. Fritz Skinner is in for the first time today. Jason Sorensen will come out. 9:19 to play first half. Spartans by 4 as Skinner throws it in. Freilich at the top. Free throw line. Shuffles it off to Skinner. Inside. Lets it go over the hoop and boarded by Eastfield, Texas, as it's picked up by Matt Zink. Flickner up the middle of the floor on the dribble, guarded by Goal as he gets into the front court. Passes it off to Zink. He'll shoot the long 3, and Zink nails it, and it's a 1-point ball game. Well, that's 7 for Matt Zink. 26-25. Spartans by 1 with under 9 minutes to go in the half. Radai taking Goal's pass. Passes it through the lane. Skinner's there. Here's Goal shooting the 3, and Brent Goal misses off the rim. Then it hits. They're going to rule that it hit the clock or the support on the backboard and then went in, so it's no good. Once it hits the support system on the backboard, it's out of play. Doesn't matter if it drops through the hoop or not. So it's no good. Goal got the bounce off that support, and it went down through the net. 8:35 to go. Eastfield looking to take the lead on this possession. Branch left side throws it into the lane and throws it away. Spartans come out with it. Here's Goal leading the charge. Bounce pass. Kastner baseline layup, no go, and we've got a foul on Skinner up over the back. Fritz will get his first, and that is team foul number 4 against the Spartans, and the possession goes back to Eastfield. The Harvesters down by a point as they bring the ball up the floor with Flickner handling the point guard duties. Blake Flickner against Jason Johnson, right side, back across the floor to Montgomery, a three-point shooter. He passes it off to Branch. Now drops it inside to Walker. Finds Montgomery. He'll shoot the three. It's off the front of the rim. Good aggressive rebound and great play by Walker as he threw the ball off Kastner down at the baseline, and the ball will remain in the possession of the Eastfield Harvesters. Good heads-up play by Walker. Inbounds pass from underneath, picked up by Zink. He will shoot over a screen and miss it, and Johnson gets the rebound. Gives to goal. Jason having another strong rebounding game. He had 8 yesterday. He's got 3 or 4 right now. Here's Goal penetrating. We've got a charge called against Goal as he cut into the lane. He knocked Walker down, and Walker had the position, so a good job by Walker. And Brent Goal has his first foul, and that is turnover number 5 on the Spartans, and also a team foul number 5 on the Spartans. Eastfield will bring Nakia Smith back in, and Matt Zink will come out. Zink, the leading scorer for the team, with 7. Chris Walker has 6. Spartans so far, led by Jason Sorensen, with 7, and Kevin Pearson and Chris Kastner each have 6. Spartans lead by 1. Nice feed into Walker. Eastfield can't convert, though. Pearson the board, and he gives to Goal. Up the right side, Kastner on the drive. Cuts in toward the lane, and we've got a foul on the drive, and that will put Kastner on the line because it is the 7th team foul against Eastfield. And Terry Montgomery has his first. 6 different players have picked up the fouls. And here's Chris Kastner at the line, 0 for 1 so far today. Chris hit 11 out of 14 from the free throw line yesterday in his 29-point performance. And he hits the first one here. 7 points for Kastner, 27-25. Spartans by 2 with 7:30 to go first half. Second one by Kastner in the air, and he swishes it in. 8th point for the sophomore tri-captain, 6'6", Chris Kastner. Spartans up by 3 now. Juan Branch out on the wing against Pearson. Back to the top to Flickner. Returns it to Branch. Pearson went for the steal, and a little contact there, and that will be team foul number 6 and personal number 1 on Kevin. Eastfield will throw it in from the near side. Tom Rutnick, the team host for the Spartans in their stay here in New York, will join us at halftime. Yesterday we had the privilege of talking to Gary Cole, tournament manager and coach of the Delhi team. And we're looking forward to visiting with Tom Rutnick, who is a member of the team, actually, during their stay. There's a three-pointer by Montgomery that evens the score for the second time. It's 28 aside now. Montgomery has a pair of three-pointers today. Goal to Pearson, who's coming up high, taking the pass, goes up the lane. Pearson off balance off the front of the rim, no good. Kastner couldn't control the rebound as there was some contact out there, and the ball came free, and Eastfield has it. So Eastfield will set it up now with Flickner against Goal. Flickner stops the dribble. High post pass. Good steal by Kastner. Now Goal gives it back to him, and Cass goes up for 2. Kastner in double figures, the first player to reach double digits today. He has 10 points. And we've got a timeout taken by Eastfield. 6:27 remaining first half. Spartans 30 and the Harvesters 28.
Solid and dependable. Those 2 words describe Ford trucks and Nelson Ford in Fergus Falls. Hi, I'm Laurel Nelson, and we're here to give you the best selection and the best deals in the area on Ford trucks. Like 94 F-150 XLT 4x4s starting as low as $16,990, or 94 Super Cab 4x4s fully loaded as low as $19,990. Become one of the many satisfied Nelson Ford customers with service, selection, and the best deals in the area. Nelson Ford Mazda in Fergus Falls, your best buy dealer always.
You look for quality, and you deserve service. That's just what you'll find at Doug's Frontier Amico, just off I-94 in Fergus Falls, and Pat's Amico, just off I-94 in Alexandria. Both offer quality in the finest Amico gasolines. Both have a food shop, car wash, and both are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Plus, they're locally owned. Thanks a million for your fill-in at Doug's Amico Fergus Falls and Pat's Amico Alexandria.
At the Farrell Hall Gym, Delhi College of Technology in Delhi, New York, the Spartans lead 30-28 with 6:27 to go in the first half. And Eastfield has the basketball. The Harvesters have outscored the Spartans from three-point range, 12-9. We have had 4 lead changes and 2 ties so far in this ball game. At the baseline, Walker rejected by Kastner, went high and swatted it away with the left hand. Boy, that was a nice penetration move along the baseline by Walker, but Kastner reacting to it quickly. And a big block for the 6'6" sophomore post player. Eastfield will throw it out front. Walker, free throw line, dishing off. Zink lets it fly from 18, missed it. Rebound goes out of bounds, off Walker. Give it to the Spartans with 6:09 to go in the half. Spartans leading by a bucket. Goal takes the pass. This has been a tight ball game all the way. Pearson is being shadowed pretty closely by Walker, who goes for the steal. Pearson controls it, takes it to the baseline, and now we've got a foul called on Nikia Smith, which will be his second. And Nikia Smith has his second. Pearson will shoot the 1-and-1. But Kevin is getting some pretty tight guarding out there. First of all, it was Chris Walker, and Kevin was able to get away from him, but then Nikia Smith applied the pressure. Here comes Brett Brislance into the game. Fritz Skinner will come out. Fritz is wearing his glasses today. He forgot his contacts back in the hotel room at Oneonta. He misses the free throw. Pearson does, and it's rebounded by Eastfield. Into the front court. Blake Flickner guarded by Goal. Bounce pass right side to Walker. Johnson's all over him. Takes it down to the baseline. Fights his way against Johnson. Kicks it out. The 3 off the heel by Flickner. Rebound. Smith puts it up no good, and Johnson gets the defensive board. Jason will put it to the floor once and then feed it ahead to Goal. Over the line. Goal lobs at high post to Pearson. One dribble. Back out. Johnson kicks it into Kastner. Turns into the lane. Little hook shot on the way and in. Kastner with a dozen. 32-28. Spartans by 4. 5:15 to go first half. Flickner, free throw line against Goal. Puts it up. In. Good job by Blake Flickner as he pulled up and put it over Brent Goal and down through the hoop to cut it to a 2-point margin. Goal's right side pass to Brislance. Back out to Pearson. Kicks it into Kastner. Great passing. And Kastner's got 14. Give Pearson the assist on that one. Under 5 minutes to play, first half. Spartans again by 4. Chris Walker, left side. Bounce pass alongside the lane. Montgomery, and the ball knocked away, and we're going to have a foul called here. Todd Freilich is going to come back in. The foul is on Kastner, and that is his first.
That's Chris Kastner.
Chris played over 35 minutes yesterday without a foul, and he had only 2 in the ball game. And this is a guy who averaged around 4 fouls a game during the year for the Spartans. Montgomery will hit the free throw and make it a 3-point lead. 34-31, Spartans by 3, and Montgomery will try to take another point off that lead with his second free throw, and he does. Well, Eastfield has hit their free throws. They are 6 out of 6 from the line. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to play, first half. Spartans leading by 2 as Brent Goal sets the offense, working against Flickner. High post pass to Pearson. Feeds it in to Kastner. Turnaround shot at the baseline, and Kastner is hot. Give him the ball right now. And they are 16 points for Kastner, who had a game-high 29 yesterday, and the Spartans lost to Gloucester. There's a 3 by Matt Zink. And Zink is in double figures now. It's 36-35. Here's Brislance with a charge. Brislance up against Walker, and Brislance picking up the offensive foul, his first. Spartans have spread their 8 fouls out among 8 different players. We have 4 minutes to go in the opening half. Spartans on top by 1, but now Eastfield with possession of the basketball and a chance to take the lead. Montgomery left side baseline penetration, kicks it back out. Zink driving in and blind pass, and Goal intercepts. Goal back into the front court, looks to Brislance, back out to Goal. Here's Brislance spotting in the corner, shooting off the front of the rim. Good board by Kastner, who will muscle his way up for the rebound shot on the basket. 18 points for Chris Kastner, and he is dominating the inside right now on the offensive end. 38-35, 3.5 minutes to go, first half. Free throw line area, Montgomery kicks it out. Walker, baseline around Freilich, missed it, and we've got a charge on Walker this time, as Pearson hit the floor pretty hard, taking that charge, banged the back of his head against the floor on that one. Walker has his second personal. Walker's going to come out, and Branch checks back in. 3:18 to play, first half. Spartans by 3, and they'll try to capitalize now on that turnover, and the offensive foul is Goal, brings it up the floor. 1-3-1 half-court zone now by Eastfield. Here's Pearson, back to Goal, left side to Brislance, now back to Goal. Goal looks back to Pearson, and we've got a foul away from the ball. That's going to be called against Kastner, I do believe. Yep. Second personal foul on Kastner. Bonus is on. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to play, first half. 38-35, Spartans by 3, and we'll see free throws here. Kastner was fighting for position inside.
Shooting 1-and-1 for Eastfield College.
And was tangled up with Blake Flickner. And Flickner now will shoot the front end of the 1-and-1, as Kastner got hit with a foul call. Free throw on the way off the front of the rim. Rebound to Kia Smith in traffic, tied up by Pearson. Loose ball scramble, and now it is tied up for sure, and the Spartans will get it because Eastfield won the opening tip. And we haven't had an alternating possession situation until this time. 2:53 left. First half action. Spartans by 3. As Brent Goal takes the inbounds from Pearson and will now run the offense. Has been a tight ball game all the way. Pearson, left side of the lane, back through to Brislance, looks to Goal, top of the key. The 3 is open. It's off the rim, off the glass, and tipped in by Kastner, who has 20 points in this first half. Kastner is all over the board on the inside. 40-35, the Spartans by 5. Branch, pass inside, tipped away. Freilich recovers in the corner. Great play by Freilich. Here comes Goal. Spartans on the move. Bounce pass in. Kastner. And they wave it off. We've got a foul against Eastfield, and it's going to come on Montgomery. That is his second. So Montgomery, Branch, Smith, and Walker each have 2 personal fouls for Eastfield. Kastner has 2 for the Spartans. Brislance comes out. Royzem will return. Chris Kastner with 20 points already will go to the free throw line, and he will shoot 2. That was the 10th foul against Eastfield, so it will be a 2-shot situation for Kastner. Jason Sorensen is back in off the front of the rim, no good. And now Eastfield will bring Brian Kurtz back in. He'll replace Flickner. Chris Walker is in, and Nakia Smith will go out. 2:17 on the clock, 40-35. Spartans by 5. Kastner will try to make it 6. And Chris nets the free throw. He has hit 3 out of 5 from the line. He has 21 points. And the Spartans' 6-point lead is their biggest of the ball game. Right side on the dribble, Kurtz has it. Looking inside of the bounce pass to Zink, back out. Kurtz cuts into the lane, takes it up off the glass and hits it. Good penetration through the lane by Brian Kurtz, who has his first field goal. 41-37, Spartans by 4. Kastner fading away, overshooting the basket, and Walker gets the weak side rebound. Back to Kurtz over the line. Kurtz kicks it out to Montgomery against Sorensen. Montgomery shoots over Kastner off the side of the rim, tipped, and Walker with an excellent effort trying to keep the ball in play, but he could not control it as it goes up into about the 3rd row on the far side. Brent Goal will retrieve it there. Jason Johnson in, and Chris Kastner comes out to a good hand from the Spartan faithful. We've enjoyed watching him play these last 2 years. 21 points for Kastner already in this ball game. Goal right side, got it to Jason Sorensen, down low to Jason Johnson. Now Sorensen back out to Goal, looks to Royzem. He'll shoot the 3 from the side. That's hard off the side of the rim and rebounded by Zink. Back comes Kurtz, left side of the floor, 1:20 to go. Kurtz to the free throw line, back out. Now on the wing. Branch, Montgomery, Kurtz. Free throw line back out, Montgomery. To the corner, Zink goes around Freilich. Nice dish. Walker shoots and hits. Walker has 8. 41-39 with a minute to go, first half. Goal will set it up to Sorensen. Now back to goal. Here's Jason Sorensen with the basketball against the half-court 2-3 zone now. Goal right side. Reverses his dribble, gives to Sorensen, kicks it down low. Roysum, baseline jump shot, swish. Reed Roysum has his first points of the ball game, and the Spartans are back on top by 4 with 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Game clock has about 1 more second than the shot clock on it. Burt's driving into the lane, layup, doesn't drop, but a foul on goal will put Kurtz on the line. Brian Kurtz will shoot. Foul on goal is his second, and that is the 10th team foul against the Spartans, so we'll see Kurtz shoot 2 here. 5'11" sophomore with 2 points. Nakia Smith is back in, Chris Walker is out, and with 21 seconds remaining in the half, free throws by Kurtz as he tries to draw Eastfield to within 3 with the first one. Off the front of the rim, no good. He'll get another. And here's Kurtz again, and that one rattles around no good and is boarded by Johnson. Spartans by 4, and with 20 seconds to go, they'll hold it for the last shot of the half. Goal to Jason Sorensen, back to Brent Goal. Brent holding the ball. Now with 6 seconds to go, Goal starts the maneuver. He's double teamed out front. Sorensen passes off. Freilich baseline. They don't get the shot away. It went in, but too late. So the first half is over, and the Spartans have a 4-point lead at halftime. It's Fergus Falls Community College 43 and Eastfield, Texas 39. And we'll come back to recap that first half, but first, this 2-minute timeout.
Cornamone Dairy Service has been delivering quality cast clay products to the homes of Fergus Falls since 1946. With 4 delivery routes, Cornamone Dairy will combine outstanding dairy products with the convenience of front door service. Call Brian today and let Cornamone Dairy serve you. Best of luck to the Spartan men's basketball team as you shoot for the national title. From your neighbors on College Way, Northern Air Lanes. Swenson Sauer & Company, providing comprehensive accounting services to the entire Lake region, sends its support to coaches Retz and Rick and their Region 13 champions. Good luck, Spartans.
Ugsted Plumbing and Heating, located 2 miles east on County Road 1, Fergus Falls, says good luck, Spartans. See Ugsted Plumbing and Heating for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs.
With a crisp, warm, hard shell. Ooh. Select choice ground beef seasoned just right.
Oh, that looks good.
Choose lettuce fresh from the farm.
So crispy.
Add perfectly aged cheddar cheese.
Yes.
And put them all together to create a delicious Taco John's hard shell taco.
Can it get any better?
Yes. How about 2 for 99 cents?
Ooh.
But you only get this value on Taco Tuesday. Get 2 hard shell tacos for 99 cents every Taco Tuesday at Taco John's.
I'm standing in the middle of the Minnesota Motor used car lot. There are over 100 vehicles. Come on, drive through. Many of these vehicles are local trade-ins that have been serviced since new by the Super Minnesota Motor Service Department. That means they have the service records on many of these vehicles, and most come with warranties. That's the Minnesota Motor Company used car difference. It's a difference you'll like.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motors, Minnesota Motors.
We are live from the Farrell Hall Gym, Delhi College of Technology in Delhi, New York. This is the site of the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship. And at the half in the Consolation semifinals, the Spartans lead it by a score of 43-39. They have led by as many as 6 points in the ball game. This game has been tied twice at 7 and 28, and we have had 4 lead changes, but it has been tight all the way. The biggest lead for either team, a 6-point lead for the Spartans. Eastfield has led by just 2 points at one time. Eastfield with 10 turnovers, the Spartans with 6. The Spartans got a monster half out of Chris Kastner. Kastner had 21 points. We don't have rebounding stats available, but I'm sure he had a half dozen rebounds, and he had 1 monster block also. But Kastner, who had 29 29 yesterday. Must be going after that tournament scoring record this year. He's got 21 already here at halftime. 7 points for Jason Sorensen, 6 for Kevin Pearson on a pair of threes, 4 for Jason Johnson, 2 for Todd Freilich, 2 for Reed Roysam, and 1 for Brent Gold. The Spartans hit only 6 out of 11 from the free throw line in that first half. Eastfield hit 6 out of 9 free throws, including 4 for 4 from Chris Walker, who has 8 points. But the leader is Matt Zink, who has 10, including a pair of three-pointers. Terry Montgomery has 8 points, 5 points for Blake Flickner, 4 for Juan Branch, 2 apiece for Nakia Smith and Brian Kurtz. Now, Eastfield, the Harvesters, played that entire first half without their all-region 6'3" freshman player, Ray Estrada, and their leading scorer on the year, who averages 16 points a game. Estrada was hurt early on yesterday, hurt his ankle in the game against Montgomery of Rockville, Maryland. And he did not play at all in the first half and is questionable if he'll see the floor at all today. And Eastfield, with only 8 players on the roster, can ill afford to lose a player like that, but he has not played yet and is very questionable for play in this game today. At the half, Spartans 43, Harvesters 39, and we'll be back. Tom Rutnick, who is the host for the Spartans during their stay in New York, will join us as our halftime show continues in 2 minutes.
Friendly hometown service and superfood values. That's the combination you'll find when you shop at Service Food Super Value downtown Fergus Falls. For fresh fruits and vegetables, shop the Service Food Produce Department. Their selection is terrific and their quality is exceptional. For all your fresh, frozen, and pre-packaged meats, choose from a fine assortment in their meat department. And take a look at the fresh cuts in the Service Food meat cases. Beautiful cuts of choice meats just the way you like them. Your family deserves the best in grocery values and service from Service Food Super Value downtown Fergus Falls.
At Exhaust Pros, our business is repairing and replacing exhausts, and we do it better than anyone else. Stop and see Rich Goldseth, owner and operator for all of your exhaust needs. He'll set you up with original replacement parts for any make of vehicle, whether foreign or domestic, motorcycle or motorhome. Exhaust Pros has the right emission system for you. Also see Rich for oil changes, brake work, and air conditioning recharges. At Exhaust Pros, exhaust is not our sideline, it's our business.
Lawyers are sometimes regarded the same as referees in a football or basketball game. Necessary, but not well-liked. Many people too often think of a lawyer as a last resort, to be consulted only when a dispute seems likely to result in litigation. Disputes may be avoided at small cost by having agreements, contracts, and wills properly drafted and phrased in the first place. If you have questions about your legal rights after being injured, about wills, trusts, business matters, real estate, or family affairs, contact Howgroup Law Office in Fergus Falls.
From entertainment to education, Best Business Systems has the software package to fit your needs. Best Business Systems is a Novell authorized seller for NetWare local area network and data communication products. Stop in and look over the wide variety of computer games, educational software, and computer systems. Remember, Best Business Systems does carry space-saving computer and printer stands and offers service and training that can't be beat. Best Business Systems, downtown Fergus Falls.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. We are at the College of Technology in Delhi, New York. We're in the Farrell Gym right now where this tournament takes place. And this is Tom Rutnick, who has become, well, an associate, I guess, with the Spartan basketball team. A member of the team, Tom, is what I hear.
Mascot is what they called me.
The mascot, okay, all right. Now, you have really kind of taken on the blue and gold colors during this week, and you've done this before as a tournament host in this tournament, right?
Yes, this is Delhi's 4th year in the tournament, and I had to miss the 2nd year, and I regretted it because of some vacation scheduling, but I've been involved in the 1st, 3rd, and 4th, and I've always been the host to the Wisconsin-Minnesota team.
Tell us about how you get in contact with the team when they get here, how you set that up, and what your first order of business is when you meet the coach and the team.
Well, the minute I find out what the team is, I go right to the school and find out who the head coach is and try to make direct contact with him. From there, I find out what the travel plans are. The first year, I went up to the Syracuse airport and met the team. This year, they were coming by bus, so that wasn't too much of a problem. But I did meet them at the Holiday Inn and got them from there to here. I showed them around the gym, and the formal part of my job is over at that point. But I hang on, and I get them to the locker rooms and make sure there's orange slices there and water on the benches and so forth. And then just generally hang around with the team and have a good time. I look forward to it all year because I have an insurance business, and this is completely different from anything I do the rest of the year.
Gives you a little break from the routine monotony of the day-to-day work atmosphere, right?
Exactly, and I think a lot of the people that are involved in the tournament, we're all volunteers, and we've really enjoyed it. We have 2 more definite years of the tournament ahead of us, and who knows what comes after that. And everybody seems quite pleased with the job we do here.
Well, I didn't come over the first night with the team when they practiced, but I understand they were guests at an Italian restaurant thanks to you, and from what I understand, the food was pretty good. So you're making this a habit, too?
Yeah, every year I've done it. I bought them at least one meal, sometimes more than that. At the time of the first tournament, I was single at that time, and I used to have them up to the house to play pool and so forth. But that's not entirely possible at this point. But I always try to have a good time with them and be more than just the formal host of the team.
What's your association with Delhi? Did you come to school here at all, or is it just as a community resident who is interested in what's going on at the college?
Yeah, I'm really not involved in the athletics of the college in the regular season. It's just for the tournament, but I enjoy it and have a good time. And for this week, I consider myself a resident of Fergus Falls. If we are lucky enough to play Delhi tomorrow, there'll be a lot more fans here, and I'll be cheering for Fergus Falls, not for Delhi.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's good to know. It was fun watching you yesterday. What a ball game it was against Gloucester. Best game of the opening day, but you could tell you were into it. I saw you get off the ground a couple of times.
Well, you should have seen us last year. Last year, I was the host of Minneapolis Community College, and in the first game, we ended Sullivan County's 68-game winning streak, and that was game 1. Game 2, we also won by 1 point. So we really hooked it up that time. And unfortunately, last year's final game was snowed out because of a 26-inch snowstorm. But they did manage to play the championship game over in Oneonta, where most of the guys stay. But that was during the storm, and there was almost nobody saw the game.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you travel, would they?
No, the roads were officially closed.
Tell us a little bit about your family and your business here.
Well, I have, my family's a little complicated. I have 3 daughters that live in Florida with my first wife, and then I have my new wife is a redhead from Connecticut, and she brought along with her a 6-year-old boy, and then together we have a 2-year-old daughter. So my life is not always simple, and maybe that's why these things are so much more fun.
Well, I tell you, from what I hear from Coach Retzlaff and Coach Oden and the guys, you were a definite member of the team. They're going to remember your hospitality to them forever, and they have really enjoyed their experience here, and it's just such a well-run tournament and a professional group of people to work with. It has been a real joy for us, too.
Thank you for your generous comments, and one of my goals is to have one of my teams come back for a repeat visit. Maybe it'll be Fergus Falls next year.
Hey, that'd be great. Tom, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the tourney now. Tom Rudnick, he's the team host for Fergus Falls Community College at the NJCAA Division III National Basketball Tournament, and we are at the Farrell Gym on the campus of the College of Technology in Delhi, New York, and we'll come back with the second half of this afternoon's Consolation semifinal game between the Spartans and the Eastfield Harvesters in 2 minutes, but right now we'll take a break. Our score at the half, 43-39, the Spartans leading the Harvesters. Stay tuned, more live coverage of the NJCAA Division III National Basketball Tournament from Delhi, New York, coming up.
Kick off the fall with your favorite sportswear from JK Sports, located in the City Center Mall, Fergus Falls. Choose from a selection of name brand t-shirts and sweatshirts, including Salem, Magic Tees, and Capital Graphics. You'll find top quality items from Bum Equipment, Starter, Apex, Majestic, Chalkline, and CCM. JK Sports also has an assortment of caps featuring popular pro and college logos. Sporting accessories available too at JK Sports, City Center Mall, Fergus Falls. Building a new patio, driveway, or sidewalk? Step onto something practical and step up to quality with concrete paving stones. Concrete paving stones are the ultimate alternative for driveways, sidewalks, patios, and much more. Paving stones are economical and versatile. Easy installation lets you be flexible in designing your own pattern for your project. The world is rapidly discovering the quality results produced with concrete paving stones. Paving stones are available at Fergus Concrete Products, 201 South Peck, Fergus Falls.
Mock Jewelers, located in downtown Fergus Falls, serving you for 38 years and featuring fine diamonds, jewelry, and full repair service, wishes you, the Spartans, the best of luck in your tournament. Mock Jewelers, downtown Fergus. Sky Vision, a world of entertainment, information, and education. Find what you want, when you want with satellite TV. You make the choice. Everyone at Sky Vision is proud of the Spartans. Good luck, Spartans.
West Central Abstracting Company sends congratulations to Dave Retzlaff and the team. You've made the community proud of you. See West Central Abstracting for fast, competitive rates on all your abstracting needs.
Fergus Falls Community College is a great place to start, no matter how far you want to go. Quality academics and affordability are just a couple of the reasons people choose Fergus Falls Community College. Call today.
We look forward to a great second half here. It's 43-39. The Spartans by 4 points as we head into the second half of this afternoon's contest. Consolation semifinals. Rebounds pretty even. 18 for Eastfield and 17 for the Spartans. Chris Kastner has a half dozen. Jason Johnson has 5. Kevin Pearson has 4. And Chris Walker has a total of 8 rebounds. He's the leading rebounder in the ball game, and he plays, of course, for the Eastfield Harvesters. Spartans have hit over 50% of their shots. According to the stats, they were 17 for 29. Very good shooting by the Spartans, and not the same for Eastfield. They are 14 for 38, got 9 more shots off than the Spartans did. That's the unofficial totals. Branch brings it left side as Eastfield has the first possession of the second half. The three-pointer from the corner doesn't drop. Pearson the rebound. Royson picks up the loose ball after it was poked away by Walker. Now Goa lobs it in. Lazy pass picked off. Spartans turn it over. 3-on-1 break, and Walker will take it to the glass and hit it. Walker in double figures along with Matt Zink at 10 points. And it's 43-41. From the corner, Johnson misses, and the board goes to Juan Branch. So Eastfield coming out with the first point, and now a rebound of a missed shot by the Spartans, and they have the ball. Looking to tie on this possession or take the lead with the 3. Walker back out. Here's that 3 attempt by Zink off the rim hard, and it will go to the corner where Pearson chases it down. Now his pass for goal in behind Brent. Scramble for the ball, and it's picked up by Pearson. Pearson at the top driving. There's contact, and we've got a charge on Kevin Pearson. Pearson has his second personal, and that's team foul number 1. So Eastfield, Texas will get the basketball. 18:56 remaining in the ball game as Eastfield's Blake Flickner brings it up the right side and passes it ahead to Terry Montgomery. Montgomery's one of their three-point threats. He has a couple of threes today. Lob pass inside Zink. Nice feed through the lane, and Walker wide open. Alley to the hoop, and he hits it, and we are tied at 43 aside. Spartans bring it into the front court now with goal being met by Flickner. Here's Pearson into the lane. Nice pass over to Johnson in traffic, and Jason is fouled, and he will shoot 2. Number 41, Jason Johnson, going to the line after the foul to Juan Branch. That's his third, and team foul number 1 in the second half. Well, Jason Johnson has 4 points. He has not shot a free throw yet today. Spartans buried their free throws yesterday, hitting 21 out of 27, but they are 6 for 11 today, so not quite as efficient from the line on day 2. In fact, they have just become less efficient with that one, as they are now 6 out of 12 on the day. Steve Radai wanted me to greet Brett Iniger for him. He knows that Iniger's tuning in back home and wants to say hi to Brett. So he's a former Spartan, a former captain of the Spartans, so I know he's thinking of the Spartans, so I can do that. I can say hi to Innie from Rhett. Johnson misses both of the free throws, and Eastfield gets the rebound. And they have the basketball. The Harvesters will set it up, trying to break the tie. Free throw line jumper by Flickner, off the heel, tipped by Kastner, and then recovered by Roysum. Gets it to goal, ahead to Pearson. Pearson across the floor. Kastner pulls up. He'll shoot the 13-footer off the rim, and it's rebounded at the baseline by Terry Montgomery. Well, the Spartans may have shot close to 60% in the first half, but they haven't dropped one yet here in the second half, and we played 2 minutes. Zink breaks the tie as he takes the feed inside. Well, Matt Zink can take it inside, or he can shoot it from the outside. He has 2 3-pointers, 3 2-pointers, and a timeout taken by the Spartans as Dave Retzlaff wants to talk it over. That's a 6-point run for Eastfield. It's 45-43, and we're back in Delhi in 1 minute.
Leave the traffic problems to us. Otter Tail Minn-Dakota coaches can take care of all your transportation needs. They have beautiful motor coaches, economical school buses, and vans. Let Otter Tail Minn-Dakota coaches take your group on your next trip. They offer safety, service, and dependability.
Sky Vision, a world of entertainment, information, and education. Find what you want, when you want with satellite TV. You make the choice. Everyone at Sky Vision is proud of the Spartans. Good luck, Spartans.
Kastner with the first hoop of the second half off that feed from Pearson at the top, and we're tied at 45, and Kastner now has 23. Good feed again by Branch to Zink, and Zink will cash in. He's got 14. 2-point lead for Eastfield. Pearson, 3 on the way off the rim, boarded by Branch on the weak side. Up the right side, out of the backcourt. Kurtz back to Montgomery, driving the lane. Montgomery layup, foul on Roysum, count it. Montgomery has 10. Roysum picks up his first personal, and second team foul here in the second half. 49-45.
Montgomery will shoot 1.
And now Nakia Smith is in. Zink will come out.
Check that in. That is Fergus Falls' second team.
10-2 the run here to start the second half for Eastfield. Free throw on the way is good. So Montgomery converts the 3-point play. This 5-point lead is their biggest of the game. Spartans have led by as many as 6. Under 17 to play. Here's Goal handling the ball near the free throw line, off to Pearson. Penetrating baseline, dishing to Kastner, out of bounds. And it was off Branch. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. So Pearson will set it up. They spread it out on the half-court inbounds play, and the pass comes into the lane. Johnson fights his way up in traffic and is fouled, and he will shoot 2. Nakia Smith, guilty of the personal. That's his third. He and Juan Branch each have 3 fouls now, and that is team foul number 2 against Eastfield. And Johnson back on the line. He just missed 2 a few moments ago, and he'll shoot 2 more. Spartans only 6 out of 13 from the line. And Johnson's free throw is in. 5th point of the day for Jason Johnson. 50-46, Eastfield by 4. Johnson will try to cut it to 3 with the second free throw. It's in the air, and it's good. Half a dozen now for Jason Johnson, and it is a 3-point margin. Eastfield with the ball. Kurtz stops the dribble, feeds it into Smith. Loose ball, Goal comes up with it. Goal with a 2-on-1. Feeds it to Johnson, lays it up, hits it. Jason Johnson with 8, and it's 50-49 now. The Spartans trail by 1 with 16 and a half to go. Kurtz, top of the key, free throw line area, passing it back out. Walker against Johnson, cuts in, free throw line stops. Back out Montgomery, three-point area. On the wing, goes up for the shot, hard off the glass. Roysam's there to clear it. Gives to Pearson up the left side. Pearson drops it back to Goal, who steps over the line. Gives it back to Pearson, shooting the three. Spartans lead it. 52-50. All three of Pearson's field goals are three-pointers. Spartans on top by 2. 6 lead changes in the ball game. Up the lane, we're going to have a foul called. And it's Brent Goal picking up his third. And that is team foul number 3 also against the Spartans here in the second half. We have under 16 minutes to play in the ball game. Zink is back into the ball game for Eastfield. And now Radai will check in for Goal. Montgomery will throw it in on the offensive end. Here's Zink beyond the three-point arc. Back to Montgomery. Roysam fought through a screen to contest him. He pulls up and misses the two-pointer, and Kastner is there for the easy rebound. Here's Radai taking it out of the backcourt, pushing it up the floor to Roysam. Takes a dribble. Pearson flashes up high, gets the pass. Now here's Johnson near the baseline. Finds Kastner inside, fights Zink for the ball, gets it and curls it in. Good job by Kastner, who's got 25, and it's 54-50 now. The Spartans up by 4 points. Branch on the left wing, back to Zink at the top. Driving, left side of the lane, double team, trying to fight through it. Bounce pass back out. Branch hits the three. Juan Branch has 7. 54-53, the Spartan lead now to 1 point. Here's Radai. Gets a screen from Roysam. Lob pass into Kastner in the paint. Kastner up, won't get the roll this time, but he will go to the free throw line as he was fouled. Foul on Matt Zink. His second personal, team foul number 3. Kastner so far has dropped 3 out of 5 from the line. Chris with 25 points following up yesterday's performance with another great performance offensively. He had 29 points and 8 rebounds yesterday. He right now has 26 points and 8 rebounds. Sorensen back in, Roysam out. Give Kastner number 27 as he hits his second free throw also. And the Spartans lead it again by 3 with under 15 to play in the ball game. First of 4 games today in this National Community College Division III men's basketball tournament. The missed shot rebounded by Sorensen. He gets it ahead to Pearson on the wing, takes it down low against Montgomery, who fouls Kevin Pearson. Montgomery has his 3rd foul, so now it's Montgomery, Branch, and Smith all with 3 fouls, and that is team foul number 4 against Eastfield. Back into the lineup, Walker, along with Flickner. Spartans have 1 player with 3 fouls. That's Brent Goal. And Brent is on the bench right now with his 3 fouls. Sorensen on the inbounds will shoot from the corner, and it's a 2-pointer. And his foot on the line. Sorensen has 9 now, just a 2-pointer. 58-53. Flickner will set it up against Radai, right side of the floor. Bounce pass stolen by Pearson, picked up by Radai. Lead pass, Pearson will take it in, and he will lose the handle on it. Now he tips it to Kastner, but he stepped out of bounds. And the ball belongs to Eastfield, the Harvesters. 58-53, Spartans by 5. Branch with a lob pass into Walker. Baseline around Johnson, up off the glass, doesn't drop for him. Kastner wins the rebounding battle. Ahead to Radai at midcourt. Radai penetrating, back out, Sorensen squares, shoots the 3 and nets the 3. And Jason Sorensen now has a dozen. And the Spartans have the biggest lead of the ball game. It is an 8-point margin and a timeout taken by Bob Flickner of Eastfield. It's the Spartans 61 and the Harvesters 53.
The city of Fergus Falls is proud of the Spartan team and coaches and congratulates them on their regional championship. The city is especially appreciative of the educational and economic support the community college provides to our community. Good luck at Nationals.
Dr. Tony Gettle and the staff of Gettle Chiropractic are pleased to be participating in bringing the community this live coverage of Spartan National Tournament action. See them for your neck and back pain needs on West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls.
At Otter Tail Power Company, we're generating more than electricity. We work closely with local development leaders to help generate new jobs in the communities we serve. Over the past 4 years, we've helped generate more than 2,500 new jobs in nearly 100 communities. More than 2,500 new jobs in just 4 years. Another reason we say, at Otter Tail Power Company, we're generating more than electricity.
13 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the ball game here from Delhi, New York. This is the Farrell Gym on the campus of Delhi College of Technology, site of the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championships. And the Spartans right now lead it by 8 points. And Eastfield, the Harvesters out of Eastfield, Texas, with the basketball. Zink will put in a baseline jumper and cut it to 6. Matt Zink has 16 points. He's the high point man in the game for the Harvesters. Radai handling the point with goal on the bench with 3 fouls. Bounce pass inside from Sorensen, comes right back out to him. Now Johnson guns it up the lane. Kastner's there, grabs a pass, puts it up, won't drop for him, but he's fouled. Good movement of the basketball by the Spartans in their half court. Now we've got a foul called against Matt Zink, his 3rd. And that's team foul number 5 against Eastfield as Kastner goes to the line with 27 points in the ball game. He has hit 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. And here's his first of 2, and it's good. 28 for Kastner. Last year in the 3 days of the tournament, Eastfield had a player who was number 2 scorer with an average of 22 points per game. Kastner misses as he tried to pick up his 29th point, but he had 29 yesterday and has 28 today. From outside, the three-pointer won't fall. We've got a rebounding foul. Pearson certainly had the position underneath, and one of the Eastfield players, Branch, came up from behind and over his back and then tried to back out of there, but he did get the foul. That's 4 on Branch. And that is team foul number 6 here in the second half. 13 minutes, 15 seconds to play as Radai brings the ball up the floor. Picked up by Flickner. Right side Sorensen feeds it into Kastner. Turnaround baseline 30 for Kastner as he hits it. 21 at halftime. He's got 9 already here in the first 7 minutes of the second half. 30 for the ball game, and the Spartans are on top by 9, their biggest lead. Entry pass on the wing intercepted by Pearson. Starts Radai back behind the back for Pearson to the corner, and Kevin couldn't handle it. Pass was behind him and tipped away by Eastfield. Flickner got a hand on it. Harvesters will send Nakia Smith in. Montgomery will come out. So it's Smith and Walker and Branch, along with Flickner and Zink. Radai, Kastner, Johnson, Pearson, and Sorensen on the floor for the Spartans. Baseline drive and dribbling it out of bounds off his foot. Flickner will turn it over. 14 turnovers now for Eastfield. Freilich is on, and Jason Johnson will come out. 12 minutes and 37 seconds to play. The winner of this game will play for 4th place in the tournament tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Time, which is the time we would have the game. We've got a foul called on Freilich. Freilich gets the foul, illegal screen called as Flickner was coming up the floor and didn't spot Freilich and ran into him. So Freilich will get the foul, and that will be his 2nd, and it is team foul number 4. Pass from the far side will be thrown in by Eastfield. Zink will pass the ball in. Picked up by Walker, 3-point area. Looking inside, nothing there. He will reset it out to the top of the key. Brian Kurtz with the basketball, driving on Pearson, kicks it out. Walker against Freilich, pushes it back outside. Branch cutting into the lane, lets it go off the rim. Freilich gets the board. He'll start Radai up the left side. Lead pass, Kastner off the glass, no good. Tipped, and it goes out of bounds, and it will go to Eastfield. 12:05 to go in the ball game. 64-55, Spartans by 9. Their biggest lead. Eastfield has led by as many as 5 in this second half. They really came out of the gate strong in the second half, scoring 10 of the first 12 points of this half. On the drive to the baseline, Flickner lost the ball, or Kurtz rather, and then Kurtz with a foul on Radai after he picked up the basketball. Was frustrated with himself on that, I think, and he took it out on Rat. So the foul against Brian Kurtz is his first personal. That's team foul number 7, so Steve Radai will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Spartans are 5 of 8 in the second half, 11 of 19 for the ball game. Brett Brislance is in. Kevin Pearson will come out.
Brislance. Back in line for Spartans.
First of 4 games today. Tomorrow, all the teams in action again. Radai hits the free throw, his first point. Community College of Rhode Island will play Delhi College in the second game of the day in the other Consolation semifinal. The winner of this game and the winner of that game will play tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time for 4th place in the national tournament. Both free throws good for Radai, and a double-digit lead of 11 for the Spartans. Nakia Smith, the fadeaway, off the front of the rim. Freilich, the defensive board, gives it to Radai. Radai fires it ahead to Sorensen beyond the three-point arc, looks back to Radai. Now Brislance to Radai, holding onto the ball near the hash mark, right side of the floor. Works the dribble against Kurtz, takes it down low to the baseline, stops, looks through the lane, gets it to Sorensen, three-point range, drops it inside, Freilich back out. Radai holding it, 10 on the shot clock. Radai, middle of the floor, 11:15 to go in the ball game. He'll penetrate to the free throw line, lost the handle on it, turns, top of the key, leans in, shoots off the heel at the buzzer of the shot clock, and it's rebounded by Walker. Walker will dribble once and then pass it ahead. Picked up on the right side by Kurtz. Under 11 minutes to play. Walker has it, shoots the 3 over Kastner, and he hits it. Chris Walker with his first 3, and that's 15 points now for Walker. He has 15, and Matt Zink with 16, and then Terry Montgomery with 11. They are the 3 players in double figures. Sorensen hits the shot. We've got a whistle. Does the shot count? The basket, will the basket count? They're going to confer. Sorensen let it go. Yes, the basket counts. And the foul is on Chris Walker, and that is his 3rd. Sorensen hits the three-pointer, and the foul away from the ball on the rebound as he hooked Kastner, and that will put Kastner on the line. So Sorensen now has 15 as he has hit 3 three-pointers, and now Chris Kastner will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 as he was hooked inside by Chris Walker. Free throw is no good by Cass and rebounded by Zink. Back comes Kurtz into the front court, behind the back on the dribble, right side of the lane, puts it up, no good, tipped off the glass. Kastner grabs it on the defensive end. Kastner puts it to the floor himself, the big guy handling the ball between the legs and passing it off to Brislance. Here's Sorensen, top of the key, back to Radai. Spartans lead it 69-58. Brislance. Sorensen cutting in, dishing off, and a foul on Sorensen as Walker had the position and Sorensen ran into him, and that's a turnover and an offensive foul. Sorensen with his 2nd personal.
Player control foul number 31, Jason Sorensen. That's his 2nd.
69-58, Spartans by 11, and the ball belongs to Eastfield. Kastner comes out, Johnson is back in. So the Spartans have Jason Johnson, Todd Freilich, Brett Brislance, Jason Sorensen, and Steve Radai on the floor with 10-10 to go in the ball game and an 11-point Fergus Falls Community College lead. And we've got a foul called out front. Spartans' Jason Johnson guilty of what will be his 2nd personal. And that's team foul number 7, and that puts the bonus on. Oh, it's a team 6th foul. And that's correct, so no bonus yet. Next one will put the bonus on. Eastfield with the ball. Kurtz passing it off. Montgomery cutting in on the wing all the way to the hoop. Missed the shot, and Freilich is there. Stripped of the ball by Kurtz. Fights his way at the baseline. Gets possession. Passes off, and Freilich with an intentional foul as he hit Walker on the arms as he went for the block. So Freilich going up for the block, hammered Walker from behind, and they ruled it an intentional foul. And that was a strange call in tight like that, going for the blocked shot. So Walker will shoot 2. And the free throw is good. 16 now for Walker. He's perfect from the line, 5 out of 5. And 6 out of 6 from the line. And on the intentional foul, the possession of the basketball goes to the Eastfield Harvesters. They have cut the lead back down to 9 now at 69-60. And they will throw the ball in. Right side, Nakia Smith puts it through, and it's a 7-point ball game. Big swing there. 4-point swing with 9:40 to go in this second half. And a timeout taken by the Spartans. 9:36 to go. It's Fergus Falls Community College 69 and Eastfield 62. And we'll be back with more basketball from Delhi, New York in 1 minute.
Fergus Falls Community College is a great place to start, no matter how far you want to go. Quality academics and affordability are just a couple of the reasons people choose Fergus Falls Community College. Call today. Good luck to the best Spartan basketball team ever. See Bjorn's Heating and Air Conditioning in the center of beautiful downtown Fergus Falls for all your heating, cooling, ventilation, spa, and hot tub needs. 24-hour service, and they offer all brands.
The final 2 years of high school are busy times in your life. Homework, sports, proms, and work. At the same time, you should be planning for college. Norwest Bank can help. This is all that is standing between you and the answers you need about student loans. Please call our Student Loan Center at 1-800-658-3567 for your educational financing needs, or stop at Norwest Bank to inquire about Norwest free checking and savings accounts. Find out how, find out now. Come to expect the best at Norwest Bank, downtown Fergus Falls.
Spartans have the basketball. Pearson will lob it into Kastner after the timeout. Kastner missing again. Tipped on the rebound, and Pearson bats it out, and Goal will chase it down, and there's contact and a foul called against Terry Montgomery, which will be his 4th, and Goal will go to the free throw line. Brent Goal coming back into the ball game after he picked up his 4th foul early on, or 3rd foul rather, early on in his second half. He has been on the bench ever since, and now he's back in. Branch comes in. Montgomery will go out. Branch and Montgomery each have 4 fouls. And now Flickner's in. And Kurtz will come out. Here's Brent Goal with the front end of the 1-and-1. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Eastfield. Nakia Smith to Juan Branch, and it's a 7-point Spartan lead. Eastfield on a little run here with 4 straight points. Zink into the lane, missed the shot. Pearson gets a defensive board. Moves it up the floor to Goal. Lob pass inside Kastner. Nice play. Great timing. Kastner in the air. Got the pass, laid it off the glass and in. And Kastner now has 32 points. Right side baseline jumper good by Matt Zink, who has 18. 71-64. Spartans by 7, 8:45 to go. Sorensen to Johnson. Looks across to Goal, to the corner. Pearson, baseline, dishing off. Inside, broken up. Off Branch, out of bounds. Spartans throw it in on their offensive end, and it will be Pearson putting it in play. They stack the far side of the lane on the inbounds. And it goes to Sorensen, 3-point area. Into the lane, trying to get it to Johnson. Stolen away by Branch. Scramble, loose ball. Kastner, Pearson, yes! And there's a monkey pile in the lane. But Pearson gets the ball down, and he has 11 points. 8.5 minutes to go. 73-64. Spartans on top by 9 to mop up a little wet spot in the lane there after the pile up. 8:31 left. And the Spartans lead it by 9 points. Their biggest lead has been 11. They have trailed by as many as 5, but for the most part of this game, it has been 5 points either way. But the Spartans with a nice run a little earlier in this second half to get that double-digit lead. Eastfield with the basketball. Three-point range. Branch will pass it off. Flickner will shoot it. That's off the side of the rim. And on the rebound, Goal chases down the loose ball and then dribbles out of traffic. Knocked away by Walker. Spartans will get possession. And now Eastfield putting on some pressure. Goal with the basketball. Johnson set the pick, and Walker was able to spot it and then get away from any foul trouble that could have been present. Sorensen will shoot the three and hit it from the left side. Jason Sorensen has 4 3-pointers, and he has 18 points, and the Spartans have a 76-64 lead. They are up by a dozen. Their biggest lead of the ball game. Flickner's pass tipped away by Pearson, but recovered by Smith, and now Flickner misses the three. It's batted away from Kastner and recovered in the corner by Branch. Here's Walker with a short three. Tipped out. Goal gets it. Goal with a lead pass for Johnson, and Johnson up off the glass for 2. 10 points for Jason Johnson. 78-64, Spartans by 14, and a timeout taken by Eastfield. The Harvesters trail by 14 with 7:18 to go. We'll be back to Delhi, New York.
Generations of Fergus Falls residents and visitors have enjoyed the fast, convenient service at Dairyland Drive-In. Dairyland is a landmark business that has had the tradition of friendly family service since 1955. Drive on in and use the convenient car hop service, or come inside and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere of their newly expanded seating area. After you've enjoyed that famous Dairyland food, treat yourself to any one of their delicious ice cream or frozen yogurt desserts. Stop in and visit or call in your order ahead of time for fast carry-out service at Dairyland Drive-In. Gym on the campus of Delhi College of Technology in Delhi, New York. It is the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. Spartans are leading by 14 here, 78-64 over the Eastfield Harvesters out of Eastfield, Texas. Zink for Eastfield walked with the ball. Took a step. He was going up for the shot, and then he saw Nakia Smith coming up the lane. Thought he tried to get him the ball instead, but he took a step before he passed it off. Sorensen against the pressure, gets to Goal. Goal to the free throw line, back out to Pearson, resets it to Goal. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Spartans hoping to play for 4th place tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Time. Here's Pearson up to the glass, off the feed from Goal, and Pearson has 2 more, and that gives Kevin 13. Pearson's been averaging 17 a game throughout the season for the Spartans. And there's a charge. Pearson had position inside, and Branch has just fouled out of the game. I've got that as number 5 on him, and it is his 5th. And with 6:40 to go, Juan Branch leaves the game, and really, Eastfield can ill afford to lose players because they already are playing without Ray Estrada, their all-region performer who twisted his ankle yesterday early in the game, continued to play but was not fit to play today. So he is out already, and now Branch is fouled out with 6:40 to go. 7 points in the ball game. Sorensen takes the inbounds from Jason Johnson, then gives it back to him. Back to Sorensen. Right side on the dribble, fires it ahead for Goal. Good anticipation by Zink as he comes away with a steal. Back at the other end into the lane, Kurtz passes it out, and the shot by Walker off the iron. Rebound put up and down by Flickner. 7 points for Flickner. Spartans against the pressure. Goal has the ball, and he's fouled at midcourt, and the foul on Montgomery is his 5th, and now he has fouled out of the game with 6:15 to go. And that's 11 points for Terry Montgomery, who hit 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. So now it is down to a situation where Eastfield has to play with the 5 they've got. Flickner, Smith, Walker, Kurtz, and Zink are the only 5 players available. And of those 5, both Walker and Smith and Zink with 3 personal fouls. Sorensen comes out.
Steve Radai is in. Goal is at the line. Brent has hit only 1 of 3 today. That's his only point. And he misses the free throw. 6:15 to go. Spartans by 14. Second one up and good. So Goal has 2. The Spartans are up by 15 points. And Eastfield has lost 2 players to fouls, 1 to an injury from yesterday. So they're sitting with 5 players in this ball game right now, and that's it. Into the lane, Smith turnaround over Pearson, and Nakia Smith puts it down with a nice touch. He has 6. 81-68, less than 6 minutes to go. Johnson gives to Goal. Brent out front against Flickner. Bounce pass into Kastner, baseline, goes into the lane, uses a glass, won't drop for him, and it's rebounded by Nakia Smith. He finds Flickner, who will dribble it out of the backcourt. Flickner cutting in toward the lane, up over Kastner, shot blocked. Johnson picks it up. Jason Johnson, right side outlet to Radai, who will leave it for Goal, and Goal will slow the pace now. Kicks it ahead to Radai, right side. 5.5 minutes left. Spartans by 13. Johnson in the corner. Guns it into Kastner, baseline, and we've got a travel on Cass. Spartans have 12 turnovers. Eastfield has turned the ball over 16 times. 81-68, Spartans by 13, and now Eastfield will try to cut it to 10, and it's off the rim, no good by Kurtz on the three-point attempt. Kastner double-teamed underneath after grabbing the rebound, and now here comes Goal. Goal dribbling against pressure. We've got a charge on Goal. Goal has his 4th. Goal has his 4th, and we have had a technical foul called on the Spartan bench.
A technical foul has been assessed to the Fergus Falls bench.
So the Spartans have been assessed a technical, and that means that we'll see free throws by Matt Zink. (81-68) the score, and Zink hits the free throw. 19 points for Matt Zink, who's had quite a day. He's got a pair of threes. That was his first free throw opportunity, and here's his second attempt, in and out, no good. Well, the foul on Goal was his 4th. And now the ball belongs to Eastfield with an 81-69 Spartan lead. Kurtz back out, three-point range. To the top of the key, Flickner, left side in the corner. Kurtz driving in, back out, Flickner. Enters on the left wing, misses the layup, and it's knocked away out of bounds off the hands of Kurtz, and the Spartans will get it with 4:51 to play, up by a dozen. They have led by as many as 15. Goal in the backcourt against 2-2-1 full court pressure. Goal dribbles, and now Radai breaks up the sideline, takes the bounce pass, cuts in, drops it back out. Johnson from 15, good. 12 points for Jason Johnson. 83-69. Spartans by 14. Eastfield swings it all the way across the floor. Three-pointer by Kurtz off the iron. Pearson gets the board. Off to Goal behind the back to escape Kurtz's pressure. Kurtz is all over him, and now Goal's going to go to the line, as that is the 11th team foul against Eastfield, and that means 2 shots for Brent Goal. Kurtz has his second personal. 4:18 on the clock. Spartans lead it by 14. Their biggest lead has been 15. This game has been played within 5 points either way most of the way, but in the last 8 or 9 minutes, the Spartans getting a double-digit lead, and now leading by 14. And Goal will try to equal their largest lead. He missed the first free throw. The second one is good. 3rd point of the day for Brent Goal. 84-69. Spartans by 15. 4:15 to play. Right side three-point area. Kurtz holding the ball. Radai on him. Now Radai jumps up, knocks it away, but it's recovered by Zink. Zink passes to the corner. Smith back to Zink. Zink cutting into the lane, shuffles it up the lane. Good pass and a foul as Walker will step to the line now to shoot 2. Foul by Kevin Pearson, his 3rd. Chris Walker has hit all 6 of his free throw opportunities today. He has 17 points, and on the average, he's been scoring just 8 points a game, or just 12 points a game, rather, and he has 17 today, and he misses the free throw for the first time. 10 out of 15 now as a team for Eastfield from the line today. Second attempt is good. So Walker has 18. He's played a fine game. We have under 4 minutes to play here. 84-70. And a timeout taken by the Spartans with 3:59 left in the ball game. We'll break for 1 minute. The score, Fergus Falls Community College 84 and Eastfield of Texas 70. I'm standing in the middle of the Minnesota Motor used car lot. There are over 100 vehicles. Come on, drive through.
Many of these vehicles are local trade-ins that have been serviced since new by the Super Minnesota Motor Service Department. That means they have the service records on many of these vehicles, and most come with warranties.
That's the Minnesota Motor Company used car difference. It's a difference you'll like.
Minnesota Motors. Minnesota Motors. Kick off the fall with your favorite sportswear from JK Sports, located in the City Center Mall, Fergus Falls. Choose from a selection of name brand t-shirts and sweatshirts, including Salem, Magic Tees, and Capital Graphics. You'll find top quality items from Bum Equipment, Starter, Apex, Majestic, Chalkline, and CCM. JK Sports also has an assortment of caps featuring popular pro and college logos. Sporting accessories available too at JK Sports, City Center Mall, Fergus Falls.
3 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the ballgame. The Spartans are up by 14. It is 84-70. Jason Johnson puts the ball in play to Brent Goal. Facing pressure, Goal into the front court now, dribbles away from the pressure, takes it up the lane, dishes off. Kastner will lay it in. Well, Goal with his excellent ball handling, creating that opportunity. 34 points for Kastner. 86-70, and ball knocked away by Radai, and it goes out of bounds. And Eastfield will get it. Good aggressive defense. Spartans just don't let up. They come at you. And their defensive set. Right side, pass gunned into Walker, stripped by Radai, picked up by Walker, and he follows it to the basket and hits it. Good job by Chris Walker. He has had a very good game. There's a steal, and Nakia Smith gets it down. Spartans turning it over. Now we've got a backcourt foul called here. Smith now with 8. And the foul on Walker will be his 4th. Well, there's nobody to come off the bench except Estrada, who hurt himself yesterday. I don't know if he'd put him in a situation where they needed a 5th player or not. I'm kind of doubtful on that. Goal will go to the line. Brent has hit 3 out of 7 from the free throw line. And here's Goal's shot, and it's good. All 4 of Brent's points have come from the line. 87-74. Spartans by 13, and Goal makes it 14. 3 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. Blake Flickner, right side of the floor. Bounce pass down low to the baseline. Back out. Flickner will launch the 3, and it's an air ball, and it's picked up by Kastner. Now his pass out of the backcourt deflected, but it still makes it to Goal. He's standing beyond the arc. Goal will look inside to Radai. Side of the lane, back out. Goal with the basketball in 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Johnson, free throw line, lob pass, Kastner puts it up off the glass. 2 more for Cass. 36 points for Chris Kastner. 90-74. Shuffled into the lane. Walker up off the glass and down. 22 for Walker.
From Kurtz.
Pass ahead to Pearson. Looks across the floor to Jason Johnson. Has Kastner with him. Feeds him baseline, and Kastner will hit it. Oh, we've got a walk call. Cass thought he was going to the line. So a traveling violation against the Spartans. 15th turnover for Fergus Falls Community College. And with 2:22 remaining, Spartans lead it by 14, and freshman guard Chris Dagg is coming in for Steve Radai. So Dagg is out there, along with Goal and Kastner, Johnson and Pearson. Eastfield will bring the ball up with 2:20 to go. Spartans by 14 points. On the drive, Kurtz, underhand layup doesn't drop. Rebound, grabbed by Kastner. Cass has double-digit rebounds, I'm sure. Now his pass up the left side. Johnson to the middle of the floor to Goal. Goal back near midcourt, fouled there. And Goal will go to the line to shoot 2, and it's Blake Flickner getting his second. So Brent Goal back on the free throw line. He has 5 points. All have come from the free throw line on 9 opportunities. I'm sure Brent won't be real happy with his percentage there from the line, but he can improve it here. Free throw good. Last 3 have been perfect. With Skinner in, Jason Johnson will come out. 2:07 left. Spartans by 15. 91-76. Second one good. So Goal has hit 5 in a row from the free throw line. Spartans up by 16, and we've got a foul called on Pearson. Pearson will pick up his 4th. While the Spartans with a 16-point lead with 2:01 to go, barring a miracle finish here by Eastfield, they will play tomorrow. The Spartans will play tomorrow for 4th place in the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship Tournament, and they will play against the winner of the next game, either Community College of Rhode Island or Delhi College of Delhi, New York. And that game at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon here at the Farrell Hall Gym, the battle for 4th place in the nation in Division III. Well, Walker hits 1 of 2. Spartan lead is at 15 with under 2 minutes to go. Here's Goal to Dag to Brislance, side of the lane, back out to Goal. And Goal is fouled by Kurtz, and Kurtz has his 3rd, and Goal goes back to the free throw line for 2 more. Kastner's coming back in. Freilich will come out. 1 minute, 51 seconds remaining. 92-77, Goal to the line.
Chris Kastner.
Free throw good. Well, every one of Goal's points today has been a free throw. He has 8 points. And after struggling earlier, he has hit 6 in a row, and now 7 in a row, all 9 points from the line. 9 out of 14 on the day. 94-77. Turnaround, Smith got it. Nakia Smith in double figures with 10. 1:40 to go. Spartans by 15. They lose the ball at midcourt. Nice lead feed and a jam for Zink and a timeout. Zink with 21. He's hit him from 3-point range. He's hit the jam now, and with 1:33 to go, we'll take a 1-minute break. It's 94-81. The Spartans lead it by 13.
Introducing an easy way for any nonprofit organization to earn extra cash. Save your More For register receipts and turn them in monthly. Approximately 3 weeks later, you'll receive a check from More For a 1% rebate on the total amount of all receipts. For application, stop by More For and ask for Joe Monahan.
Bob, Elaine, Guy, and Pam Olson of the Olson Funeral Home wish the best of luck to the Fergus Falls Community College Spartans. For 4 generations, the Olsons have been proud members of this community, and they are grateful for the trust this area has given to them. Good luck, Spartans.
Minute 33 remaining in this Consolation semifinal. Degg tripped, lost the ball. Eastfield picks it up. They'll shoot a 3 from the corner. That's off the rim once, twice, and rebounded by Goal. Goal being pressured in the backcourt, dribbles through traffic, takes it up the left side of the floor, feeds it ahead to Skinner. Now he gives to Kastner, and he'll give a one-hand jam for his 37th and 38th points. Skinner will get the assist. The 3 by Kurtz on the way. That's short, boarded by Kastner. Boy, he's got a ton of rebounds today, too. What a game and what a tournament for Chris Kastner. 1 minute to go. Skinner, top of the key, off to Kastner, driving, shooting, drawing the foul, and he will shoot 2. Kurtz has picked up his 4th. They just cannot stop Mr. Kastner. Chris goes to the line to shoot 2. 38 points for Cass.
Eastfield College foul number 22, Brian Kurtz.
Kastner had 29 yesterday and 8 rebounds, and he's got 38 today. And I would say 14 or 15 rebounds. We'll find out here at the end of the game when the stats are provided. The free throw is good. Kastner with 39. 34-point average for the 2 days. Second one up, and good. There's number 40 for Cass. That's his high as a Spartan. And it's 98-81. Bounce pass side of the lane. Fade away. Good by Nakia Smith. And now Eastfield will take another timeout. We'll break for 1 minute. 44 seconds to go. It's 98-83. Spartans by 15.
water heater, and you'll get a rebate from Otter Tail Power Company.
That's what my daddy did. We used the money we got to buy Snuffy, Janet, Charles, this new clock, a jump rope, a new bedspread, and here's my new radio and my new outfit.
Replace your water heater and choose off-peak service. You'll get a rebate of $50 to $320 at a low off-peak rate, only from Otter Tail Power Company.
A 45-inch TV and a snowmobile and...
Thomas Gao Chinese Restaurant features Mandarin and Cantonese food. Tom and Linda Gao have 20 years of experience preparing and serving wonderful Chinese cuisine. Stop in for their luncheon and dinner specials: sweet and sour pork, cashew chicken, pepper steak, TK wings, and more, including the world's greatest egg rolls. Thomas Gao offers catering, carry out for busy households, and gift certificates make terrific presents for any occasion. Come in and enjoy fine Chinese dining for lunch or dinner at reasonable prices at Thomas Gao, downtown Fergus Falls.
Spartans lead it by 15 with 44 seconds to go. They have the basketball. Brett Brislance will pass it in, and his pass goes to Kastner up the left side. Kastner fouled in the backcourt. And Kurtz will pick up the foul, and that will be his fifth. And when he went for the steal, he apparently ran into Kastner in such a way that he took a shot in the chops. Well, that's the fifth foul on Kurtz, but they're out of players unless they use Ray Estrada, who hurt his ankle yesterday and has not played today. Kurtz goes out with 2 points. And I don't think you're going to see Estrada go in the ballgame. They're going to play with 4 with 40 seconds to go. Why risk it? They've got another game to play tomorrow, and they're going to go with the 4 players. 40 seconds remaining, 98-83. The Spartans will play at 2 o'clock Central Time tomorrow against either Community College of Rhode Island or Delhi College for 4th place in the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Championship. Kastner will shoot 2. Cass with 40 points today. 8 out of 12 from the free throw line. And the free throw is good. Number 41. 99-83, and I believe he has just set a tournament record. 41 points in the game sets a tournament record in the NJCAA Division III Men's Basketball Tournament. And the second one doesn't drop, and it's rebounded by Walker. Walker into the front court. 3-point area, kicks it to the corner. Zink on the drive to the baseline. He'll go up for the shot and miss it, and Kastner gets the rebound and guns it ahead to Skinner. Fritz with a half minute to go, passes off. Dagg way up, no good. And the ball picked up by Dagg, trying to pass it off. Now Goal has it, back out. Skinner will shoot the 3, and it's good. Fritz Skinner hitting it. And it is 102-83, and on the uncontested drive, Flickner will hit it. He's got 9. 5 seconds to go. Goal to Dagg. And Dagg shot knocked out of the gym by Walker. Chris Walker came flying from behind and knocked the ball out of bounds. And now Freilich is in. Kastner will come out with a new tournament record for a single game with 41 points. 2 seconds left, 102-85. And I'll bet you the Spartans will try to get the ball to either Dagg or... Well, to Dagg, I would guess Brislance is throwing it in, but here's Skinner. Shot is blocked again by Zink. That's it. Ball game's over. 102-85. The Spartans win it by 17, and they will play for 4th place against either Delhi or the Community College of Rhode Island. And we'll be back to recap the action from Delhi College in New York after this 2-minute timeout. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the live coverage on Lake Region Community Television, Day 2 of the NJCAA Division III National Basketball Tournament from Delhi, New York. We appreciate all the sponsors who have made it possible with their advertising on the ball games here the last 2 days. Tomorrow, the Spartans will play at 2 o'clock, and they will play either Community College of Rhode Island or Delhi College, the host team, for 4th place in the NJCAA Division III Men's National Basketball Tournament. Spartans with an impressive 102-85 win over Eastfield, a team that was shorthanded coming in with Ray Estrada, one of their all-region performers, out with an ankle injury. They lost 3 players to fouls by the time the game had ended. In fact, they ended the game with 4 players on the floor because Brian Kurtz fouled out with 40 seconds to go, and they didn't have anybody else to bring in except Estrada, and they were not going to risk him with the ankle injury.